Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
We're all crying 1,000 tears from the male loneliness epidemic. There is female loneliness, and it's when they're in a partnership with a man who does not value them.
You show me a woman who has no friends, I'll show you her husband who's mean to her.
Yes.
Those things so often go hand in hand.
Yes, you're being isolated.
Yeah.
There's this expectation that when you're married or in a successful quote unquote relationship to the outside world, everyone's like, you did it.
Yeah.
And there's this reverence for this like perfect life that you have. So you feel so much worse that you're lonely.
Because you're not supposed to be.
Then you're questioning your reality all the time because you're like, well, I got the thing,
but it doesn't feel good.
I'm so sad.
Yeah.
How many boomer women do we know that were just married to men
know.
who hated them
I
for like
know.
30 years of their life?
And now you're alone inside your marriage.
Yes.
Oh my, what a
nightmare to be that miserable woman, that husk.
Women shouldn't strive for marriage because marriage, at its core, was founded on making women into slaves.
Property, yeah.
Like you were buying a woman to be your little wife and to take care of all your household needs and to raise your children.
If you're watching this, you already know the answer. If you're just listening and you ask yourself, what are they even talking about? I'm gonna try to help you find the answer. Imagine two women who will never get married and they know it, and that's the only reason they pretend to know how many women are alone while being married.
Guys, the dating scene is getting so bad in New York City that I am seeing on TikTok there are girls going into Midtown during the week and stealing Finance Bros salads for lunch. And then looking their name up from the salad order on LinkedIn and then messaging them through there and being like, hey, oh my god, so sorry, I grabbed your salad. Like, let me just make it up to you and buy you a new one. And that's how they're like sliding in, which honestly, smart. Why are we stealing men's salads? Like, that's why can't they just come up to us at a bar? Like, why is it getting to this point? Men, just please step up or your salad's gonna get taken. Your lunch is gonna get taken every week. Like, I'm seeing girls get so creative these days. Like, they're making bracelets with their phone numbers on them and giving them to you guys at the bars. They are taking pictures of you sneakily and then being like, hey, oh my god, making it their phone screen, and then being like, hey, can you take a picture of me and my friends so you can see that your picture is their home screen? All just different ways to try to talk to you guys, because you guys don't come up to us in New York City, and it's crazy. Like, I know there's so many beautiful women, like, just go up to one of them, buy them a drink. You guys have money, you live in the city, you can buy a drink. Stop being cheapos.
Yeah, stop being cheapos and start spending money on women. Seriously, what's wrong with you? It always seems to go down to money, doesn't it? She did kind of said that you need to approach a woman, but don't just approach a woman, buy her a drink, or she's gonna steal your salad. How old are you anyway? 12? Can we all just admit it's been a while since we finished high school? But even though she made it about money in the end, did we somehow manage to notice the difference between the women in the first video and this one? Or was that just me?
No woman is single in her 30s for any reason other than she values and loves herself, because she could easily not be single if she were willing to settle. Framing being single as that's because I value myself, that's because I
100%.
love myself. I could go out there and just find somebody. Like, there's a lot of people out there to choose from, and many people do choose to settle.
It's very easy to find someone. Like, if you have no standards and you are happy with anything and you will put up with anything. Men are not the competition for each other when they are dating a woman. They're competing against a woman's solitude.
So almost the more comfortable you get with your solitude, the more of a high quality partner you'll get. Because you won't be settling in that
Exactly.
way.
Exactly. And basically every woman that is now in her 30s and in a relationship settled. But not the two of you, because you're evolved, or I'm guessing, but I'm pretty sure that's what you said, not really meant to say. Men are competing with your solitude. Sure, your solitude relies on 2 antidepressants taken in the morning so you're able to even get out of bed and go to work. Doesn't matter how many of you claim to be happier being single when all the sales for antidepressants kind of contradicts that argument. To be honest, I could not care less. The way you live your own life doesn't affect me one bit, so you go queen or whatever. But unfortunately, a lot of young women listen to a message like this. They have the same illusion as you, that there are a lot of people out there you can just go outside and choose one, and 10 years later they're in your shoes. Unfortunately, also a lot of men listen to a message like this and they'll say, oh, I'm the one you settled with, let me just stay away from you, and now young women steal salads.
Sometimes people don't reject you, they reject the version of themselves they would need to be in order to keep you, to deserve you. And those people aren't willing to take accountability of where they may be lacking or where they need to learn. And instead of working on themselves, and instead of realizing the person that's in front of them, the mirror for them to learn and grow and be the best version of themselves that they can be, they reject it because change is scary. And accepting that you're not perfect can be scary. When you are looking for a partner, look for somebody who can build with you, who can grow with you, who can learn with you, who isn't afraid of saying, I'm not perfect, I need to learn, I need to grow, but you are so worth it to me. I can't imagine losing you. So I will do whatever it takes to make this work. Look in the mirror at myself and see where I could be a better partner, where I could be a better human, where I could show up better in the world. Those are the partners for you. Sometimes they're not rejecting you. Sometimes they are, but sometimes they're rejecting the person that they would have to become in order to keep you.
No, I'm still rejecting you either way. It's still because of who you are. Either for the fact that I don't like who you are, or for the fact that I need to become a completely different person just to have you in my life, I'm still rejecting you. And why is it always that I need to change everything about myself, while at the same time I need to accept you for who you are?
You're on your own for the first time, whether it's because you went through a really bad breakup or you're going through a divorce. I'm going to tell you 3 things that really help me turn loneliness into solitude, okay? Number 1, get to know yourself, okay? Do you even know what kind of like food really makes your taste buds like go crazy? Like, do you know what music like makes you want to like dance? Do you dance? Like, okay, that's another topic. Find those things out.
Yeah, if you don't know what food you like or what music you like, and you need a breakup for you to find that out, you have bigger problems that you should probably discuss with your therapist. There is an age and a time for you to discover all that, and it should happen way before you become an adult.
I already know I'm going to make some people mad with this one, but at a certain point, it is your personal choice to live the way that you live. It gets to a point in life where you can no longer blame your upbringing or your surroundings for how you live your life. Your environment and your upbringing may have shaped you, but continuing to live by those patterns is a choice. Eventually, the responsibility to change becomes your own. Healing is your job and growth is your choice, and it is up to you to grow into the person that you were never taught to become.
All that's way easier said than done. What do we do with a lunatic like the one from yesterday who complaining about generational trauma or some weird stuff like that? And by the way, don't you know that in the 50s women didn't have credit cards? Why would you even suggest to stop complaining about that when you live in 2025 and not even your mom was probably born in the 50s? But yeah, I know I'm being an a-hole because the lady is absolutely based. The way you live your life in 2025 has nothing to do with King Charles III, and you are sole responsible for the way you live your life.
Man, I feel lied to by the culture. But I'm gonna take full responsibility there, man. I fell for it. I fell for the boss, the like I could do everything by myself, that hyper independent, and I'm 31 now, and I still don't have kids. I still don't have a family.
These women use their 20s and they waste them, and they are promiscuous, and they, I got to make my money and all this stuff. And then they do wake up at 31 is even a little young. Sometimes it takes to 35, and they are devastated, completely devastated. Even if they have money, they are devastated. So, it doesn't matter to me whether it's genuine, because this is the pattern that is real that's unfolding.
I had to speed this video a bit because of the music playing in the background. But yeah, more and more women wake up to the lie. Unfortunately, not enough. Because even some of the ones that do, they still go on TikTok claiming how much happier they are being single. And there's another problem with the lie that they're being told. Women can have it all. And the biggest problem with that is not even the fact that no, most of the time you can never have it all. But the biggest problem is when they're being told that you can have it all, it's always followed by you need to give up long-term relationships in order for you to have it all. So then you can't really have it all, right?
Babe, this was Bumble, okay? Safe to say I deleted it like straight after, but the thing is with Bumble, the girl has a message first, and like I used to see that as like a good thing. Like I used to be like, oh my god, yeah, I love that, because like I find it really awkward, and wait, why else did I even think that was a good idea? I've changed so much that I now don't even remember why I thought it was a good idea that girls should message first. I'm so glad. So glad. I've grown.
Yeah, a lot of women saw it as empowering the fact that they were messaging the guy first. And then the first or the third or the fifth guy they were messaging first never replied. And then it became a problem because, like, OMG, I don't chase, I like attract. And just a few short years later, Bumble is facing bankruptcy.
Women are more likely to see their inheritance as their own rather than something shared with their partner. And so I think they're less willing to think it's like joint asset. We've seen an extraordinary rise in women's financial position in society, and that's only going to increase, particularly as the inheritance economy unravels, because a lot of that money first goes to the wife. If women have stepped up in the financial sphere and contributing to what is now dual income households, men have to step up in the domestic sphere for it to even work. And that's happening, but not to the degree that it has to.
So basically, when a man makes more money, it's a family income. When a woman makes more money, it's a dual income household. And the more money she makes or the more money she inherits, you need to pick up the chores. You are no longer the husband. You're the maid, the butler, and the chauffeur. And she's still gonna divorce you because she is making more money.
I'm coming, King Julian. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
I need to stop posting these lunatics because before we know it, we'll have seatbelts on the horse. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.